Hello, good evening, and a big warm welcome once again to professional boxing here on Eurosport. Tonight's main event features the German Axel Schulz. Going to kick off, though, with a young man from Indianapolis, Bryan Yates, in action against a man, Rene Monse, who's only had one pro fight. They are. Rene Monse, one professional fight to date. And he won it on the fourth round stoppage. But the irony is that Bryan Yates is unbelievable. 23 years of age. He's already had 51 pro fights in a 5-year career, and that's quite something. This one is scheduled for 6. And, well, Bryan Yates, I must say, he made Ernie Shavers realise that his comeback was futile a couple of years ago. And that's the biggest name win on Yates' record. A second round stoppage of Ernie. And I was delighted to get the opportunity to meet Ernie again last Thursday. What a fighter he was. Hardest punching heavyweight the world's ever seen. Rene Monse, though, he's from Potsdam. He's expected to turn into a very useful heavyweight. And of course, German boxing currently in a good state. Henry Masker talking about a comeback already, having retired only just a few months ago. Yates also faced a man called Tim Tomaszek. You may remember Tim, he turned up at a show to watch and ended up fighting in the main event, in fact for the WBO title, of all things. Against Tommy Morrison, if my memory serves. And the biggest moment in Yates' life came when he got a shot at the state title. And he fought a man called Ed Krasnicki and was beaten on points over 8 rounds. And that's quite something, isn't it, when the Illinois State Championship can be fought over 8 rounds. And Yates looking for his second win in this, his 12th, well, put it this way, he's won 1 of his last 11. He's only been stopped 5 times in his career. The record, I'm afraid, doesn't speak too well for him. 11 wins, 38 defeats, 2 draws, only 5 knockouts to his credit. Hey! Monse, the southpaw, he's got a long way to go. 27 years of age, though. That's always a bit of a problem, you know, for a late starting heavyweight. He's a very chunky fighter, though, Monse. And he's obviously got some power. And this action coming to you from Leipzig in the former East Germany. Well, Monse there putting his punches together, but Yates using his experience, considerable experience, just to cup his gloves around his head. And Yates, a 15.5 stone fighter, which makes Monse, I suppose, about 16.5 stone.
Das war das Ende der ersten Runde. Ein paar Informationen zu den Bryan Yates wurde geboren am 22.
On the outside, you're standing too still. Move your chin and step to your left a little bit. Look at Bryan. Now let the left hook, right hand go. Don't lean on it. Bryan, he's not doing enough on the inside. He just...
So it's round 2 then of the scheduled 6-rounder. And this bout coming 13 days after Rene Monse's debut. Beat a man called Lou Turchiarelli in 4. Right. So this big German hope then has taken the opening round and looking a bit too ambitious for Yates, although to be fair to Yates, he's come here and he's trying. The uppercut looks like the punch that will do it for Monse, and ripping away there with good body punches. And well, Yates has taken them. Oh, down he goes. What a lovely punch that was. Beautiful left to the body then. Well, he's up at 7. He's got a lug man the right eye. Got whacked horribly to the body. But he's a tough cookie. Looking straight back at Monse. He took some blinding punches before he eventually went over. He's in trouble again. Well, he's making light of Monse's power here, and it's all over. Oh, what a shame there for Bryan Yates. He was under sustained pressure, but looks terribly disgusted at not being given the opportunity to carry on. So, second round stoppage win there for Rene Monse. And I suppose, you know, there is a limit to how much you allow a man to take, regardless of whether he thinks he can. But he looked like a real tough guy, Bryan Yates, didn't he? And early shavers is staying with my mate Kenny Rainford up in Liverpool. I hope he's watching. Big powerful punches these from Monse. That's the left that put him over.
In der Ecke des Siegers von Rene Monse, dem früheren Olympiasieger und den Mann, der Henry Maske zum Weltmeister gemacht hat. Und hier das offizielle Urteil. Ringrichter Patrick Roller.
So, very happy man then, Rene Monse. Wins in 2.
26 Sekunden der zweiten Runde ab. Und dadurch Sieger durch technischen K.O. aus Frankfurt an der Oder, Rene Monse.
So there he is then, the winner. We've got our main event to come, featuring the man who 3 times tried to lift the IBF heavyweight crown. Stay with us.